Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I'm IWN. I'm back here with another Friday Night SmackDown watch along for SmackDown episode 300 or 1301. Subscribe to the channel for new, turn on bell for notifications, hit the thumbs up. I would love to get 7 to 8 likes tonight for this watch along for SmackDown episode 1301. This week's episode of SmackDown was taped last Friday night. So they taped it right after last Friday's episode of SmackDown. And tonight, they're kicking it off with LA Knight versus Santos Escobar. They're kicking off with an LA Knight versus Santos Escobar in a one-on-one singles action. We're going to go ahead and tune into the show. I'm not going to waste any time. Santos Escobar has made his way to the ring, and now this match is about to get underway. Let's go ahead and tune into the show. Here we go.
I'm not going to disagree with him, but the talent is through the roof right now. Santos Escobar left NXT. I thought for sure Santos Escobar is going to be winning gold in no time. He dominated the main event scene, but it's just not that easy. In the SmackDown and Raw locker room, on the other side, that was your guy. A superstar who has had to scratch and claw for every opportunity to see what's larger than WWE.
Stomping down like Knight in the corner is Santos Escobar. Electra Lopez talking trash at ringside. Liking what she's seeing out of Santos Escobar tonight. Those of y'all that are just now joining the live chat, welcome. Kicking off SmackDown is Santos Escobar versus LA Knight. And again, this show was taped last Friday night after episode 300 or 1300. I don't know why I keep saying that. This show was taped after episode 1300. This episode we're watching now is 1301. SmackDown's already going on commercial break. We'll just sit here and wait till it comes back on from commercial. We'll just sit here and chill for a while. Because I got nothing to say as of right now. I've been dealing with stress and depression yesterday. Other than I have been dealing with that. I feel a whole lot better going to work. I think. I go back to work tomorrow. It'll be my first time coming back from my vacation. It basically wasn't a vacation, to be honest. It didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like a vacation. It felt like a waste of time. This full break felt like a waste of time. But you know what? I needed some kind of break from my job because I knew at some point I was going to be ready to do it. Man, honestly, I'm ready to go back to work now. And I do apologize again. I don't know if I did post on the YouTube community tab last night that I have been slacking off on streaming. I really have been. So I do apologize for that. It's just due to me dealing with stress and depression and stuff. That and I just haven't been feeling it. And also something is preventing me from streaming these games. I don't know what it is. I don't want nobody mention no demons in my life, Jack, because there ain't no demons. I don't got no demons. I don't have. If I did, I probably would have got help by now. Trust me when I tell you that I'm not a bad person. It is 76 degrees here in North Carolina. It's hot as hell outside. Luckily, thankfully, I'm inside and not outside. I go outside when I feel like it, when I want to. I got the ceiling fan on, so I still feel a little warm though. For me, it's going to take two fans because my body temperature has a huge warm temperature, and I have to have some kind of ceiling fan on. Friday Night SmackDown is back on from its first commercial break of the evening, so we're going to get back into this match. Excuse me. I can't be tired already. I haven't even done anything. Show hasn't ended yet. Show just started. I'm already yawning. I seen Ringside News giving out the SmackDown spoiler results for SmackDown episode 1301. So I'm gonna watch the full show for myself. I'm not gonna read the results. I want to watch the full show for myself and see the results on TV for myself. I'm not gonna go by what you know. Now, Ringside News, they do have good exclusive news and everything. They just when it comes to results, like when it comes to Friday Night SmackDown or AEW results, I just like to watch it on TV to see for myself, to see the actual results for myself. I'm gonna be so glad I'm gonna be going back to work. It's better than being here. I'm not even gonna lie. Better than being at home. But I needed a break from that job. The only reason why I took a break from my job is because my mom was going on vacation. That's the only reason why I did that. And plus, I needed a break from my job a little bit. You know, every time I come in the door, I already be working my ass off. Every time I clock in to work, I'd already be working my ass off every time I clock in. As soon as I clock in, I'm already starting. I don't be playing. I don't be playing no games. I don't be stalling. No. I'll be on my ass, literally on my ass, on my feet. I don't even be saying that to nobody. As soon as I clock in out there and start, I come in to work. Turn around, LA Knight. Turn around. Santos Escobar is behind you. The only reason why Escobar got LA Knight is because he lost. Only got mad because he lost. Oh, you better believe Logan Paul had a plan on that episode. His plan was to damage LA Knight before SummerSlam. I think LA Knight is going to come back. He's probably going to appear on next week's episode of Friday Night SmackDown to try to get his revenge on Logan Paul. I can see that happen. the one that a lot of people not mention too much about. Hearing all these fans in the community saying that Jade Cargill keeps botching her moves and stuff. Guys, all I gotta say is just shut the hell up and watch the show. Like, if something is terrible, if you're a YouTube content creator like me and I'm live, my watch along, if something is terrible, yeah, you're gonna call it out and say something. Yeah, I'm gonna call it out and say something. But so far, I have yet to see Jade Cargill botch anything. So I don't see the problem. I don't see what the issue is. Jade Cargill's doing exactly what she did, exactly like how she did in AEW. In my opinion, I don't see nothing wrong with Jade Cargill doing what she did back in AEW. I don't see nothing wrong. Her and Bianca do have good chemistry, and their chemistry is not even bad at all. And I feel sorry for the ones who do think their chemistry is bad. You would have to explain to me how Jade Cargill butches for me to understand. Because I have not seen that girl butch not a single move on TV, on television. I have not seen her not butch a single thing in her matches. Somebody would have to explain it and make it make sense. Now, don't get me wrong, she did have the worst TBS championship run in AEW, but I haven't seen her botch anything. Gangster punks. Thankfully. I'm glad Jey Uso don't. I'm glad they don't have the bloodline looking like that either. About Jimmy and Jay. I mean, they wear necklaces, but their pants ain't sagging like these ghetto punks are. They their pants sagging and jump. Don't pull their fucking pants up and shit. Alright, we'll tune back into it. And I'm telling you, LA Knight's going to get revenge on Uncle Paul next Friday nights. He's going to get revenge on Paul the next episode of Friday SmackDown, which is episode 1302. So keep on talking trash, Logan Paul. You know what's best for you, man. And guys, please give Jade Cargill the love and respect that she deserves. I mean, she's got a new boyfriend. Like, come on. Like, how do you not? Oh, dude. I don't understand people. How about you want to bet Bianca Belair hooked Jade Cargill up with somebody she knew that she and Montez Ford know? Them pictures I seen of Jade Cargill on her new boyfriend.
Now, Alba and Isla have been ghosting us ever since they got those titles at Clash. Yes. Now, they say they was going to be here at SmackDown, right? Right. They say they was bringing those titles. Right. So where they at? Where they at? Where they at? So they need to start ducking and dodging and come with our belts and see these hands.
Miku Satomura and Shinsuke Nakamura was there.
Speaking of Japan, our undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes appears partly driving the Michin. Every transpired between him and the
Y'all, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. SmackDown's on the second commercial break of the night. As soon as it comes back on from the second commercial break, I'll be back live. We'll tune back into the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And SmackDown Watch Along, SmackDown episode 1301 shall continue. Let's go ahead and tune back in SmackDown episode 1301. 1300. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be so upset. I'm gonna get you a new briefcase that's perfect for you. And you could cash in on Bayley, but I do have my guarantee match at SummerSlam, and I wouldn't want you dropping the title so soon.
No, I would never do that to you. And besides, all I want to do tonight is get revenge on Bayley.
That's how.
Building up tonight ahead of their clash at SummerSlam for the WWE Women's Championship. Both Bayley and Queen Nia Jax have found partners to compete in tag team matches. Each is doing Bayley. Miss Money in the Bank versus Nia. Tag team main event tonight.
Ain't a event.
The following is the Tag Team Championship #1 contenders Gauntlet match. Two teams will start the match. When a team is eliminated, another team will enter. The last remaining team will be declared the winners.
DIY lead new challengers to the WWE Tag Team titles. We will find out who tonight.
Something tells me Baron Corbin's going to turn on Apollo tonight. The show was taped, though.
Available anywhere and be sold. Buy now at Albertsons and by Wingstop, the official wing of SummerSlam. Choose from 12 delicious flavors to get your favorite wings ordering online at Wingstop.com. Bring the flavor.
I'll tell you this, Corey, this is
a really intriguing 1 and 2 in this gauntlet now. Apollo Crews, especially when you grabbed it to SmackDown recently, wanted to get off on a hot start. That was the night to him on repeated attacks from Legado and Fantasma, who do the exact same here to kick off this gauntlet.
Angel Garza and Humberto barely have on matching gear, and as well as Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews.
Moves forward. Super kick. Corbin spills to the outside. Here comes Murdo. Don't go to the outside. That's the way to make it by Humberto Garza, the grandfather. Murdo and Angel. Legado way controlling him.
We're going to go ahead and go over LA Knight in a few minutes. SmackDown's back on, but we're going to go ahead and go over LA Knight versus Santos. So I'm not really am really watching the team of Paula Cruz and Baron Corbin versus Legado del Fantasmas, Garza and Berto. To be honest, I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not really watching the team of Paula Cruz and Baron Corbin versus. So LA Knight challenged Logan Paul for the United States Championship for SummerSlam. And despite the heels' best efforts, Knight weathered the storm Through the commercial break, mounted a comeback late. After the Raw ring, after attempted interference from Electra Lopez and Paul, interference from Electra Lopez and Paul, which we saw earlier tonight on the show. Knight escaped a Phantom Driver attempt and delivered blunt force trauma for the pinfall. That was it. So then we got this Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair promo. We're going to go before we tune back into the show again. Like I said, I'm not really watching it. Not really watching the match. Ready for it to be over. That's not what I came to watch. That's what I came to. Things are about to change now because we got the Street Profits coming out. Street Profits coming out. We're gonna go ahead and go over the Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair promo. Wasn't all that too good, but it is what it is, I guess. Typical. You guys know what I'm about to say. Typical WWS sometimes. Former tag team champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill hit the ring for a promo. Once again, addressed their desire for the match against Isla and Alba. The new champs attacked, but the babyfaces fended them off to end a segment that took longer to get to the ring than it did to execute, basically. So if you missed listening to me go over LA Knight versus Santos Escobar, you can always rewind the stream as well as Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair promo. Rewind the stream. So I just went over both things tonight. We're gonna go ahead and tune back into the show. No, I'm not really watching this. I'm just pretending like I'm watching it. Like I said, the show was taped, so I don't really watch tape shows that much. I mostly watch live shows, live WWE shows. Anyways, back to the show. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. It's going on commercial break again. After I just said we're gonna tune back in to the show. I'm sitting up here rolling my eyes. Drives me crazy. I have to text my stepbrother later, man. I'm in the middle of something. So we're gonna sit here and wait till SmackDown comes back on. I did go over LA Knight versus Santos Escobar and the Jade Cargill Bianca Belair promo. So go back and rewind and listen if you didn't get to listen to it. All right, Friday Night SmackDown's back on. Let's go ahead and back into the show, y'all. Legado and Fantasma was just eliminated by the team of Paula Cruz and Aaron Corbin. Oh, jeez.
Last Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive as Pretty Deadly joins the fight. Look out from behind. Can't look at the ceiling. Brilliant strategy there from Pretty Deadly. Inside Trail. Slid in the ring like he was going to stop a no kick. Possible for that. Get out a fistful of tights. Distraction not quite as followed by Angelo Dawkins. Whereas Montez Ford on the outside already looks like a piece of back. Tag made as DIY, the WWE Tag Team Champions look on. They're taking notes on every tag team out there. Team offense by Street Profits and Pretty Deadly. Use as weapons against one another. Covered by Montez Ford. To advance in the gauntlet, but not just yet. The question is exactly how focused are Pretty Deadly at this point. They've had their heads in this musical world over the past few weeks. They need to get back in fight mode in a hurry. Unbeknownst to Montez Ford, helped Pretty be legal for Pretty Deadly, but Ford still focused on Jade. Chop block! Don't get on the back of his neck. But Elk now free to go to work. On the knee of Ford. Nothing pretty ever happens. Covered by Elk Prince. In gauntlet matches. It's as ugly as they come. You've got exhausted individuals and they're battling it out in hope of victory. Now Pretty Deadly proved to be extremely effective with pressure the two teams have isolated Montez Ford for quick tags. Kit and Elk. It's all from the PvP playbook. A playbook they specialize in. But a playbook that could lead them to victory. Especially with Montez Ford looking as beaten down as he is. Yes. Beating the music club. Yes, boy, the music club. We need to get working on that one. This music club. I'll be honest with you.
Uh-oh. They done messed up Montez Ford's. Uh-oh. They done messed up Montez Ford's left leg. Yep. Montez Ford's left leg is hurt. His left leg's messed up. They done injured the shit out of it. I don't even think he can barely even get up on his legs. Y'all hit that thumbs up. You're just not tuning in. Welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you want to do. Subscribe. Keep the support going. Keep supporting the channel, man. Y'all support is really helping the channel a whole lot.
Never underestimate this man. Pretty Deadly help might be eaten through a straw. Hook to the leg. And almost close, but no cigar. Stick with kick out there from Angelo Dawkins. His tag partner, Montez Ford. Nowhere to be seen. He's completely out on the outside. And now it's a 2-on-1 handicap. Extremely effective.
Okay, this gauntlet match getting boring. I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. Ready for this match to be over. Yeah, this show's not really feeling too exciting tonight. And of course, it's taped. I mean, what else is new? Wish it would have been a live show instead. That would have been the better option. Hey, yeah, I'm in the living room watching wrestling. Sorry, y'all. I had a phone call, and I heard fireworks on top of that. I don't know where that came from, but let's tune back into the show. We got the Bloodline coming out. The Bloodline is winning this because I seen the spoiler results for the show. So go ahead, tune back into it. SmackDown just went right on commercial break as soon as I tuned back into the show. Yeah. Sit here and chill. Went over the show. Sit here and chill and relax until the show comes back on. I'm gonna go see where the fireworks came from. I'm about to go see. I'm gonna go see where the fireworks came from. Oh, let me mute this mic for a second. Y'all, the show is back on where we had the Bloodline taking overs. Jacob Fadu and Tomatonga versus Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford.
Winner of this matchup will advance to challenge DIY for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Tito Gargano and Ciampa are looking on. Montez Ford now from the top. Crossbody connects. Cover. Hook to the leg. Montez trying to will himself to the top of the column. One step ahead. Look at this. Just whipping Ford up to the top turnbuckle. Covered by the right hand. Hooks both legs. And Angelo Dawkins keeps the opportunity alive. This is an absolute nightmare for the Street Profits. Jade brought through, launching himself like a missile to the outside. Oh, yeah, no breaks. Jacob Baku just smashed Montez Ford. And quite literally landed all in the ring in tonight's Gauntlet. Wow, Bloodline, particularly the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, just too much
Jacob Fadu. He's the next Umaga, not Zilla Fadu. Jacob Fadu is the next Umaga. I think Jacob Fadu is more of the next Umaga than Zilla Fadu is. Jacob Padu's more like Umaga than Zilla Padu. Man, I knew the Bloodlines winning that whole thing. Anyway. I ain't dumb. Or stupid. What if they have Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa go up against Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa for the WWE Tag Team Champions instead of Tama Tonga and Jacob Fadu? What if they switch it up? Like how they did with Roman Reigns, Jimmy, and Jay. You know what I'm saying? What if they switch it up? They might not. I'm saying sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Do we have to go over anything else? As of right now, or anything else? So we're just gonna sit here and wait till SmackDown comes back on. Go grab me a drink. SmackDown. Alrighty, SmackDown's back on. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute the TV here. It's the second time he done popped up on this show. Let's go ahead and put this background back to the original background that I had it on. There we go. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller was already in the ring way before I came in here.
You disrespected us. You handed Cody Rhodes a chair. And we think it's only fair that you come out here and you apologize to the both of us right now. If people want to hear you apologize. No. I don't think you understand. Not just for handing Cody the chair, you need to apologize for thinking you belong in the ring with A-Town Down Underland. You might be the best boxer in the world, but this is our ring, right? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Hey, I just want to let you know, if you take one more step towards me, my boy Austin Theory's about to knock you out. Hey, you can knock him out. Hey, I already tried. Oh my goodness, down goes Theory.
No reaction. Not gonna get a reaction from me after seeing that.
I'm here in Japan on our live event tour, doing what I told everybody I was going to do, bringing the WWE Championship all across the globe. It was a little moment of solitude, reflection, doing the thing that wrestlers should not do, looking back on Europe. Near the end of the main event of WrestleMania, ripped out of my hands, going for people to take it back. I reflect on the greatest fight I won. Defeating Roman Reigns to do what I set out to do upon my return to WWE. Finish the story. Surrounded by friends, family, fans, a conquering hero, and the bloodline was not more. That's what I thought. This new doppelganger version of the bloodline. A pack of wild cats with nothing to lose, running around feasting on each stance down. Chaos reigns without a true lion leading the pack. And because of that chaos, now I sit here, alone. My friends, my allies, my partners, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. Destroyed trying to fight by myself while I watched. I ended SummerSlam a man on an island, A man who has the deck stacked against me. A man who will have to fight with every ounce of pride and energy that I have. But I also headed to SummerSlam the champion. And I know that I have to bring all my fire and passion to this fight because I owe it to the people to defend this championship and not let it slip back into the hands of the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa is a dangerous man. Stepped up, declared himself the new tribal chief. He has proven that he is ready to take on that mantle of responsibility, do whatever it takes to get what he wants. I used to think Solo wasn't ready. Now, not so sure. I need to look into his eyes and see what kind of man he really is. Before we battle it out in the main event of SummerSlam, I challenge you to meet me in the ring next week, face to face, one-on-one. So I can look into your eyes and see if you are indeed ready. Because in this moment of solitude, I know that I am. We'll find out next week if Solo will meet Rhodes in the ring, but we do know this much. It is official, it is set in stone. At SummerSlam, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defends his undisputed WWE Championship against the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa. And still to come in tonight's main event, sponsored by eBay Motors. Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax, and Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton, who were humiliated last week, get their chance at redemption. They take on the team of Bayley and Michin next here on SmackDown.
I wish they would stop calling her Michin. I'm so sick and tired of them calling her that. I wish they would call her by her NXT ring name, Mia Yim. Her old NXT ring name. You know the ring name she had on the main roster before Vince and Bruce gave her that other name that Wade Barrett just said. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go over the tag team number one contenders gauntlet match. So the participants of this match were the team Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews. Legado, Fantasma, Berto. Hold on, I call. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I had another phone call. Back to what I was going over. The participants for the tag team number one contenders gauntlet. You got the team of Baron Corbin and Apollo's Legado del Fantasmas, Garza and Berto. The Street Profits, Pretty Deadly. You got Luke Gallows, Cara Anderson. Oh, it's the OC. They're known as the OC. And The Bloodlines, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fadu. So the Bloodlines, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fadu were the number one contenders to Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano's WWE Championship following their victory in the Tag Team Gauntlet match that we just saw not too long ago. The Dangerous Duo capitalized on an exhausted Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford, who had completed against and defeated 3 other teams prior. The long match highlighted the depth of the tag team, but also revealed just how much more work there is to do when it comes to giving teams outside of the tag team title picture something to do. Also slated for next Friday is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, as well as the WWE Tag Team Championship match between DIY and Bloodline. I just seen all that pop up on the screen. Logan Paul is slated for next Friday's episode. It'll be his homecoming Cleveland or whatever he's got going on. Also, there was plenty of potential for a red hot division. It will take developing, featuring teams involved more consistently than they are. As far as this Contender Gauntlet match goes. We're going to go ahead and tune back into the show. We got Andrade, the interview by Byron Saxton. I want to see what he's going to say here. Let's see it.
Hey, man, you think because you beat me one time and this is over? Hey, this ain't over until I win. Hey, we gone. You miss it. I miss. We're talking about missing. Let's talk about how the crowd didn't miss you for the last 2 years when you decided to leave. Let me put this into perspective for you. LeBron James, one of the greatest of all time. Even he has an off night every now and then. He has investments. And you're not LeBron's. You're more like Bronny Jr. Bronny Jr. Yeah, I am Bronny Jr. Because it's my time now. You can step aside. Look at this. One more match? Okay. That's all it's going to take.
So I guess Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes will be for next week's episode of SmackDown. Looks like that's the full card. It looks like the full card's completed. What the? Uh-oh. Me and him just got attacked from behind. Mia Yim got attacked from behind, and here comes Bayley. All right. Bayley immediately getting the beat on Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton. Never mind the irresistible force from the outside. Who's going to challenge Bayley at SummerSlam? Nia Jax.
Tiffany Stratton got to pay attention to her opponent. Can't be showing off. That would have cost her right there.
Michin, as we just saw a moment ago, still recovering on the outside. This does not bode well for WWE Women's Champion Bayley. Michin may be destructive in this moment. Bayley may be in the same space. Choosing. This audience is completely snubbing off Alba. As Bayley. This fucking situation. If you're a WWE fan, you're watching Bayley right now. Alba is being battered, she's being obliterated. One of your favorites that she has extra zero chance of victory in. Although she's going to keep on swinging. Catching up a miracle. Anybody can do it. Bayley can. Scrambling for a cover. Not enough to keep Stratton at. Well, that may have been the biggest opportunity Bayley had. Jax was momentarily released down. Somehow Michin is back up. And with what condition is Michin truly in? We've seen it. She's now back to a run of the pace. Clearly very happy. And look, Nia Jax gonna finish the job she started. Oh, man, forget it. Thanks for coming, Michin. Stratton now continuing the attack. Double stop to the champion. Into the cover. Wait, what would it do to the champion's psyche? We'll talk about this on the other side of the break. Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax are just.
Yep, we know. Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax of this women's tag team match in the main event of the night. I didn't want to hear it from Corey Graves. I wanted to hear it from myself. I wanted to hear myself say it. Hopefully this final commercial break of the evening. I get so tired of these commercials sometimes. I'm pretty sure y'all do too. These annoying commercials. On the reason why I don't even watch it too much. Another reason why is because it's too much negativity. Every channel you turn on, it's negativity. It's full of bad stuff. Try to find something that's not bad. You know? Try to find stuff to watch that ain't bad. Sit here and chill for a while until SmackDown comes on for its final commercial break of the night. Boy, I need more of this fucking air, man. It ain't enough. All right, it's back on.
Tiffany Stratton loaded each passing moment. Stratton was humiliated last week by Bayley and Michin. She lost the matchup. Lucky in the back briefcase got trashed by Bayley. But this is payback. Bayley in the corner. Here comes Stratton. Beautiful handspring back elbow. This is becoming hard to watch. I'm scared of not being a Bayley week again by Jax. Bayley's instinct is telling her to kick out. Michin and Harvey good. She's scraping off the mat and you get the sense. Jax and Stratton, if they really wanted to, could end this in a heartbeat. They choose not to because they're enjoying the punishment so much. And what's stopping Bayley from just taking it to his feet? Time is not on the line. It's not limited to fight another day. It's not making it to SummerSlam as close to 100% as possible.
Calling her Miriam would be way better than calling her Michin. I'm just saying.
Coming back the way of Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax for the past 3 or 4 minutes. It's almost like you're on a mannequin around. This feels like a pull-up. It's not like that sometimes it's not good. Out head again. At this point, I'm asking this question: wait, why? Why is Bayley, whether you're the locker room leader or not, if you're the WWE Women's Champion, the title defense in 8 days, why is Bayley still fighting this match? Bayley's brain at this point is not fully operational. She's not thinking about her match at SummerSlam. She's just surviving on instinct, covered by Jax. That instinct is almost snuffed out. The referees are taking a close look at this. They have the right to throw this out. If it's a lost cause for Bayley and the health is in serious jeopardy, I would suggest we are working on that at this point. Self-preservation was most critical here. The championship reign. Sure, your check won't be as big tonight because you don't get the winner's purse. But at the end of the day, you can wake up, you can recover and be in the best shape possible for the biggest party of the summer and a championship defense. Bayley is getting bumped with one smackdown with all our eyes. Wait a second. Wait just a second. Wait. How is Bayley doing? It's a brief respite, and now Michin begins to stir. How much use she's going to be if she does get tagged in is questionable. There's no question, Wayne. Michin's going to be useless. The woman can barely stand up right now. Okay, here comes Nia Jax. What do you think? Nia Jax is not ready to take the risk of a heavily beat down Michin getting into this one. Michin isn't the one that they want to punish. It's Bayley the champ. Back tag herself in after Nia made contact with the ring post. Bayley will free herself. Tag made. Here comes Michin. Michin, who's moving surprisingly well.
Surprised to even see her moving well.
That was a weak kick out from Miss Body in the back. Tiffany Stratton, but it keeps the match going. Michin to the outside, takes down Queen Nia. Michin getting this from? We know she's tough. She's perhaps tougher than any other sport. Out of the way. Crash landing for Michin and tag made to the irresistible force. The queen of the ring. Michin out of the way. Insecurity tag made. Bayley's legal. The queen of the ring is wrong. Bayley hit the running knee, trying to position Nia Jax. Bayley trying to get this finish as quickly as possible. This might be your big moment. Elbow connects. Powered by the champion. It's Stratton at the last possible fraction of a second. I don't know if Stratton made it or if Queen Nia kicked out, but it was a millisecond either way. Jax is in great trouble here. Nia now looking for a Samoan drop, but Bayley again coming to the aid of Michin. Every day we're trying to get the illegal competitor Michin out of the ring, and the money in the bank briefcase lighten them up.
Don't have your champion lose tonight. Come on. How you gonna have your women's championship lose right before next week's pay-per-view? Something.
I'm not a fortune teller, but I can guarantee you this much. If Nia Jax lands the Annihilator on Bayley at SummerSlam, it will be the coronation of Queen Nia as the new WWE Women's Champion. Cody Rhodes, I will see you face to face next week. Same night that my Tonyans will bring back the tag team titles to the Bloodline. The night before I bring back the undisputed WWE title to the Bloodline at your expense. In one weekend, Bloodline will handle family business. And if Roman Reigns got a problem with that, you know where to find me. So you can end up like Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes. And acknowledge me.
Glad that show's over. Didn't even feel that exciting tonight. It feel exciting to y'all tonight? This show. Y'all think this week's episode of SmackDown? Just didn't feel that. Great to be number one contenders for the championships. But the show just, I don't know. It kind of felt like I wasn't really excited for it, really. I just watched it. Gotta be honest. SmackDown, I am definitely giving this episode of SmackDown to LA Knight versus Escobar. I mean, that match was more watchable than any other match on the show. And the Cody Rhodes promo, Cody Rhodes did cut a really fantastic promo on SmackDown tonight. So those are the two best things on the show that I really enjoyed watching, really, to be honest. I don't think there was really nothing else. I enjoyed seeing the Bloodline win and become one contenders. That's it. Cody Rhodes promo, LA Knight versus Santos Escobar, and Bloodline winning to become number one contenders for the tag team titles that DIY currently have right now. That's about it, to be honest. The women's tag team match and the Gauntlet, the one contenders match, just wasn't that interesting. Wasn't that exciting to watch. And you can barely hear the fucking crowd. It's almost like we're hearing pipe noise when we're watching a taped episode of SmackDown. I don't know. Am I the only one? Really? Surely I'm not the only one that's experiencing that while watching the show tonight. Not streaming nothing tomorrow. Not going to change my mind. I am streaming Dragon Ball Z Verse 2 Sunday night. The schedule will be posted at 5 p.m. The schedule for the end of July and the beginning of August. Yes, I'll be live for the SummerSlam 2024 watch along. I will be working on the thumbnail early, getting that scheduled early. That way it'll be already scheduled. I ain't got to worry about it. I ain't got to worry about working on the SummerSlam thumbnail and worry about scheduling it the day before. I can go ahead and do it as soon as next week starts. Which will be the end of July and also the beginning of August. I come in here watching SmackDown in the living room thinking the show was going to be exciting. Nah, wasn't that exciting tonight. Not by a long shot. Of course, this is a tape fucking show. What's new? Nothing. I honestly would give this women's match a C+, not a B+. I would definitely get the Cody Rhodes promo an A- just because he did really good with it. LA Knight versus Santos Escobar, definitely a B+ for that. Everything else on the show from me, as far as the overall grade goes, everything else on the shuffle getting a C-. So LA Knight versus Escobar, as far as my overall grade for this show goes, for this match goes, C+. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair promo, C-. The Gauntlet match, B-. Wasn't that bad, but it was just boring to watch. boring all the way until the Bloodline won it. And as far as that Crawford segment goes, I'm definitely giving it a D because that shouldn't even been on the show. Crawford has no reason to be on the show. I mean, he's not a WWE wrestler. I don't know why they got all these UFC fighters popping up on the show. Oh yeah, because UFC and WWE's merged. Right. Figured. Whatever, man. Cody Rhodes definitely give this, like I said in this promo, an A+. Just because he did good with that promo, I really liked it. Something about the promo I liked. I think he gave fire and excitement to it. It was great. It's wonderful. Women's Tag Team Championship match, B+. Not that bad. In other words, the match was great. It wasn't decent or solid. It was just great and not good at the same time. There was some bad things about the match. We're going to go ahead and go over it right now. Well, first, we'll go ahead and go over the Austin Grayson Waller Crawford segment that we seen on the show. So as y'all know, Waller in theory called out boxer Terrence Crawford, who aided Cody Rhodes a week ago by handling him a steel chair against the former tag team champions. So the arrogance on the part of Waller was met with a knockout blow from Crawford to Theory, which continued to trend of mishaps between tag partners headed toward the inevitable split. Cody Rhodes cut a pre-tape promo. It's one of his best promos that he's ever cut it in 2014. I really loved it. He gave fire and excitement to that promo, and I really enjoyed it. There was nothing bad about it at all. If he can do it, then so can all the other talent on the SmackDown roster. So anyways, he got an amazing promo in which he discussed his upcoming match with Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam. That I did like. That was one of the 3 things I did like on the show. And that Santos Escobar versus LA Knight match. And the Bloodline winning the Gauntlet match. But anyways, he discussed his upcoming match with Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam and how before last week he did not believe the leader of the Bloodline was ready. Now he's not sure. And then, I mean, the women's tag team match was a good competitive match, but it just wasn't that exciting. It just didn't feel exciting. It was a competitive match, it just didn't feel exciting. There was no excitement to it. So it saw the heels focus their attack on Bayley after wiping out her partner on 2 different occasions. Bayley was perfectly sympathetic, had fans on her side before she finally made the hot tag to be recovered via Yin. The action broke down late, and ultimately it was Jax who was able to stunt the onslaught of her opponents, delivered a Annihilator for the victory as she continued rolling towards SummerSlam and her date with Bayley for the women's title. So that was it. Yeah, the show went off the air after that. You know, it showed Tiffany and Nia Jax standing tall, Bayley trying to get Mia Yim up to her feet. Now, the SmackDown was in Japan for a live tour. It was a tape show. It felt like it. There was pipe noise in the crowd. You could tell if there's pipe in the crowd, you could tell it's a tape show. Only 3 good things stood out on this show. LA Knight versus Santos Escobar, Cody Rhodes, and the Bloodline winning to become the #1 contenders. That's it. That was pretty much it. I didn't like the main event. It wasn't that exciting. It was competitive, but it wasn't exciting at all. Y'all may like the main event, but I didn't. I didn't like it too bad. And the Gauntlet match was boring all the way until the Bloodline won. Yeah, those were the matches I didn't like. I already explained to y'all the matches I did like. The things I did like on the show. The show had no excitement, and it definitely lacked energy. It should have been key to WWE television premium live events for 2024. Well, there was some. There was some energy and excitement for these pay-per-views this year. Like NXT Heat Wave, Money in the Bank, for an example. Those were 2 of the best WWE pay-per-views of 2024 that WWE's ever produced. I mean, those pay-per-views were great. I enjoyed watching them. Hopefully SummerSlam doesn't end up being Summer Scam. Hopefully it doesn't end up being the lamest party of the summer. Hopefully it ends up being another one of the best WWE pay-per-views of 2024. Because I would hate seeing SummerSlam miserably fail and being the lamest, dumbest, terrible party of the summer. I would hate for it to fail. Like, I don't want that pay-per-view to fail. I don't. But that card, the card for the pay-per-view tells otherwise. I mean, you got Cody versus Soul Cold, Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. You know, Cody Rhodes is defending his Universal Championship against Soul Cold. You got Bayley defending her Women's Championship against Nia Jax. You know, next week I'll go over the rest of the card. That's just half of the card I gave out. Oh, we got Priest defending his heavyweight championship against Gunther. Got that match as well. I don't remember who the women's champion on the Monday Night Raw side of things is. I don't even know. Anyways, next week I'll go over the rest of the SummerSlam card. But on the road to SummerSlam, it was definitely a placeholder. I mean, as far as the show, you know what I mean? Just have him go down this next Friday night. We got next week's episode airing live from Cleveland, which is episode 1302. I mean, there was some great quality work. I mean, there was some excitement on the show, but not all of the things on the show was exciting. The only things that was exciting on the show and that was enjoyable and great to watch was the 3 matches that I just told y'all. Were the 3 things that I just told y'all not too long ago. I don't feel like repeating it again. There was definitely no energy that I noticed. It's just another one of those mid episodes of Friday Night SmackDown. I mean, it wasn't solid or decent. It wasn't terrible. It was just mid. Mid. That's the second week in a row we've gotten another mid episode of SmackDown. I wouldn't be surprised if next week ends up being the third week. We get another mid show. Yeah. This definitely felt, I mean, from watching it, I knew it was taped. I knew it wasn't live. This was definitely another one of those SmackDown mid shows. Mac just producing, they know what they're doing when producing goes. Got to make sure you have the right crowd that'll hype up the show, man. You don't want to have where it's just quiet. You know, no flags or no politics. You're not gonna have a good show if you don't have a good crowd. You don't have a good match card, especially if the shows are not produced and written right. So, but folks, that being said, I'm getting out of here. Back to work tomorrow, finally. I'm actually happy about that. I can go back to cooking my food and having it come out good like I usually do. Guarantee you when I go to work, we'll be getting buckets after buckets after that mandatory meeting, because I know it's going to happen. My food always comes out good all the time. So it'd be great to come back to work after having a full break from the job. It wasn't really a vacation. It's just like a break from the job, Like I said, I always work my ass off 24/7 every week. Every week that I'm scheduled to come to work, I always work my tail off. It's great to be able to work and stream YouTube content too, It's great to be a fry cook and be a YouTube content creator. Doesn't bother me at all. I just like doing it. I stream this content for y'all. I mean, I don't stream it for nobody else but y'all. I stream it for the people that support me in the channel. And y'all continue, also, speaking of support, y'all continue to show your love, respect, and support for the channel, man. I'm still working on my new channel art banner. I'm actually going to get started on it probably, more than likely, tomorrow. Because I want to go ahead and start that SummerSlam thumbnail. The SummerSlam is Saturday. I want to go ahead and get that done. That way my SummerSlam watch along will be already scheduled. Go ahead and do the SmackDown thumbnail for next week's episode of SmackDown. I've already seen the card for the show. More content will be produced, will be streamed next week, as well as more gaming content. When the schedule gets posted on the YouTube community tab, be sure you go have a look at it. I'm streaming the same gaming content that I usually stream, but there'll be some different things on there, probably. But you guys will see when the schedule gets posted. Anyways, I'm out of here. I think I'm probably gonna hit the bed, maybe. I'll see. Because I do gotta work tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna hit the bed probably around 11 or 12. Well, Y'all stay safe out here. Crazy drivers, crazy people doing crazy things as usual. Always something negative going on in the world. You're a positive person. Focus on yourself. Stay positive and keep doing what you like. You know, keep doing the things that you like doing. You can do what you want, as long as you're doing, and as long as it's positive, not negative. As long as it's not anything negative. As they always say, you can do mine into. Be going back to school next month. I'm glad those days are behind me. Woo. Yeah. My graduation class, 2017, I still remember it. Still remember that the day I graduated. Still remember that time I graduated. Felt good. Oh, great. So anybody that's going to be a senior this year, next year, man, that day's going to be going by faster than a damn train. Anyway, I'm gone. I'm getting off this laptop. Getting off this device here. I'm trying to think if there was something else I wanted to say. I know it'd be great to be going back to work, because fry cooking is the easiest job in the world. I'm talking about working morning shift with fry cooking. I love it. I love it over there. I just needed a break from that job. I wasn't quitting. I'm gonna be working there for a long time. I'm not leaving that job quite yet. Not yet. Anyway. Still gonna be streaming YouTube content. Not gonna stop doing that. Already things scheduled for tomorrow. I know Sunday I'm streaming Dragon Ball Z Verse 2. If you guys will, like I said, you'll see the schedule when it gets posted on the YouTube community tab. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's Friday night, and I'll see you guys live Sunday for some Team Verse 2 content. I'll be continuing to help other players complete their prayer requests, because whether it's for outfits, whether they need outfits or freaking super souls for their CAC characters or whatever. But I'm out. Sure, Rodriguez will be excited for that stream, because I know he's been waiting. One of my YouTube subscribers been waiting for me to stream Xenoverse 2 for a while. I'll finally be streaming it Sunday night. No more slacking off on streams. What I need to try to do is take some days off. What I need to do is try to take some days off from YouTube streaming. That's what I need to try to do. On the schedule, I've only gotten one day off of, YouTube streaming. Every other day I'll be streaming. Every other day next week. It'll be at nights though. It won't be in the mornings, because I work in the morning. Well, I'm off. My off days are like My off days are Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. I work every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning. I'm pretty sure y'all got work days too. Pretty sure everybody that started my YouTube channel have jobs too. I'm pretty sure. Hey, you gotta have jobs, man. You gotta be able to have money to pay bills, buy food, and take care of yourself and your loved ones and whoever you live with, or if you're living with yourself, by yourself, whatever. You know. Man, they showing Goldberg's short Panthers career. Man, what a terrible thing to be showing on the news. I'm getting off of here. Like I said, I'll see you guys Sunday for some Dragon Ball Z vs 2 content, and y'all have a great rest of y'all's Friday night. Adios, peace, I'm out of here. Goodbye for now.